Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dicing with Death.
Hello. Shout out to Tabletop Audio, who does the music for this. Can we queue up maybe Protean Fields or one of some similarly otherworldly ambiance?
Oh, yeah. We have all sorts of otherworldly ambiances. This is Protean Fields. It is only one of these otherworldly ambiances.
Is this the Baron Song theme? Am I getting them mixed up?
Yeah, this is it. This is Baron Song's theme.
Not what I wanted then.
You want...
What's the one that goes like... Is that helpful?
Give me another few seconds of it. Do you have more samples?
No, it's just kind of...
All right, you want the
starbursty? No.
Starbursty. Okay, so you want like Los Angeles then? You want this?
It's fine. Everything's fine. You can roll with this.
Okay.
Okay, Halvar. You slip into unconsciousness. In your visions, you are yourself again. Naked and alone in the woods. It's dark. And you've lost your pig. And in these dreams, in these visions, you chase a spiritual boar made of glowing yellow light through the trees, through forest and glade, but it always eludes your grasp. Seemingly an eternity passes, running, lost in the woods. I'm gonna need you to roll a willpower check, I think.
Come here, piggy, piggy, piggy! Oh, piggy's so far away.
Fail.
Come here, piggy. Piggy.
I don't think... Okay, no, this is how... Okay. All right. So here's your vision screen. Look, Halvar, lost in the woods. Ah, it's a glowing pig. I can't catch it. Sorry, this is supposed to be super serious.
Oh, piggies.
You will eventually recover. We're not going to end this character. I guess we'll introduce it gradually. So you'll be, you'll be reduced to 0 HP.
By the poison?
By the bleeding. And it.
The bleeding?
Yeah. There was a critical hit that.
Oh, that was major bleeding.
Well, that was minor bleeding, so it's like 1 every 10 rounds or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But you still didn't take care of it, and you still bled out 30 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
And then the poison kicked in, which was debilitating. So you were unconscious. Well, anyways, doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
So you will regain consciousness back in the Goblin Cave at 0 HP.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, how do you plan to recover?
I mean, when I wake up and I'm still alive, I would like to pull myself
Yeah, two
the
dudes. Go ahead.
water.
I meant the Stranger Things theme. Definitely not the Stranger Thing. It's too late. We've already done our dream sequence. Maybe, I don't know.
Got it. I know what you're saying. I want to pull myself to some water so I can drink and rest. If possible.
I think I screwed up the lighting. You can see from this ledge to the water.
Yeah, there's no way that you can do one-sided lighting. There's no way to do like high ground, low ground.
It's not actually high ground. This is a cave exit here. Let me go to the.
Oh, so this right here
is. Drag yourself all the way around, but.
What? This is the cave exit here?
No, it is a. Is this on the dynamic lighting layer now? Yeah, this is what you were meant to see.
Ah.
And that's where the goblin disappeared. My bad.
Okay.
But you're able to you can drag yourself around. You might actually need to wait until you're at 1 HP to get off of this ledge.
Well then, I will at least drag myself to a place where I can see what I'm looking for, what I need. Something somewhere. Food and water. I have some rations, which I can munch on. But, you know, maybe these fresh bodies are a little bit better. I don't know. They're goblin. They're probably worse. I don't want to eat that shit.
There's actually no corpses by the time you wake up.
Oh, someone has been here. Halvar is lucky they did not find him. Good job, Halvar. You're so good at remaining hidden. Oh no. Only way down is the ledge. Maybe I will sleep in this bush until I am ready to climb. And I will tuck myself between the bush and the wall and nap it up.
Okay. So you can rest until you're at 1 HP and then attempt to climb.
Yeah. I will need water shortly.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I'll need to climb down. I know that there is a waterfall nearby. So if I just head in the direction of the waterfall sounds, I try and climb down, then I should be okay.
You do indeed hear sounds of rushing water. Roll a perception check.
I don't see water over here. I thought this was an exit.
Yeah, you can hear water, but you don't see a way out down here.
Oh, this is not the exit. Halvar must climb up again. Oh, climbing is so hard. Where? Oh my god, the exit. I have to go back the way I came, which is so far away. Way over here. And then around. Are these goblin bodies here? Or have they also been removed?
These should be cleared as well.
Okay. Ah, now I see the water. I will climb down near bush and come over to water's edge and sip. I sip the water.
Yes, indeed.
All right, then I will...
Sip, and then you can rest here as long as you need, I suppose.
Yeah.
Actually,
I will rest behind that bush again.
Mm-hmm. You don't have any rations, do you?
I have 3.
Okay.
I guess it's time to start marking them off. I'm going to rest for 3 days, which gets me through 3 rations. Does anything else happen in those 3 days?
No, you can rest for 3 days.
Okay. So, damage comes from the highest wound, right? First?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, so that will bring my 6 HP wound down to a 3 HP wound. I will gain 3 additional hit points. I have 0 temporary HP, so 2 of these wounds don't even matter since they're temp HP and they can't ever be healed because they don't really exist. 18. Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly right. Okay. So that is 3 days later. Did I get 1,000 experience? Goblin did get away from me. But I can't go chasing after him at solo HP. It's so low, I can't solo him. Not even paying it.
No, we're not going to take care of experience yet. What was your question?
Did I get 1,000 XP for killing all the goblins?
No, you don't get any XP.
Okay.
Deal with that at the end of the session or something.
Alright, then I guess I can't chase them, so I'm just going to sit and... Well, it's been 3 days. I've eaten through all my rations.
Okay, so we'll skip 3 days. So you should have gained 9 HP, I believe, right?
Oh, it's 3 per 8 hours?
1
right.
per 8 hours.
Sorry, yeah, 1 per 8 hours. Okay.
This is the song I was singing.
Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I should have gained 9 HP. And I've gained 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 9. And this 2 becomes a 1 as well. So I should have plus 6 to HP. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds, which matches up perfectly with my 12 missing hit points. All right, well, if I've got 10 hit points, I can chase down a goblin with that. So I will try and find the exit, which, oh, hey, here it is. Lovely. And when I get to the exit, I will look for drag marks. Are there bodies that have been dragged through here?
There are none. Sorry, I'm uploading a something to roll 20, so we're going to be sitting here for a few minutes while my potato internet cranks away.
Are there like wagon wheel marks or something?
Certainly no wagon wheels. Roll your tracking or whatever.
So they didn't drag the goblins out. They didn't wheel them out, so they must have carried them out, which means there's at least 2 goblins alive, because it takes 2 goblins to carry 1 goblin. At least in Halvar's 7 intelligence brain. There must be many goblins remaining. This is trouble. I will look for tracks of goblin, and if I find them, I will follow them, nose to the ground, as they say.
Yeah. You find no tracks to follow. Isn't that what you just rolled?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is troubling. Why don't I take some time and spread out and get a second check as I look from a bigger area. I will take my time. Halvar is slow anyway. Ooh, also my struck wound heals as if it were 2d6 HP. I've gained 9, so can you roll me my 2d6 to see if it's healed?
Yes. I guess it heals in conjunction with your regular wounds, right?
See.
Yeah. So it'll take 6. So
so it has healed
in the first couple of days.
Beautiful. Okay. Once the tracker fails a proficiency check, another check can be rolled after spending at least 1 hour searching the area for new signs. If this check has failed, no further attempts can be made. If several trackers are following a trail, a +1 is bonus is added to the score for blah 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 blah. Okay. So I can make another check after spending an hour, but then there are going to be penalties. There's a -1 check for every 12 hours since the trail was made. It's been 3 days, so that's -6. And then what is is that soft or muddy ground right by the waterfall? Because that's a +4. And then
you can make up whatever bonuses and penalties you want and just make a check, and I will adjust accordingly.
All right. I'm giving myself a -6 because it's been 3 days and a +4 because it's muddy here near the waterfall entrance.
So you don't find any sign of any movement really inside of the cave, or any goblin movement inside of the cave, and you make your way towards the exit, and we may need to stall for another minute or two while this continues to upload. But I guess let's wrap. I mean, you spent a couple days in this cave exploring around, and there's no sign of the goblin occupation. There's no goblin shit. There's the campfire that was there. Is not there. As if the goblins were never here.
No, there were definitely goblins here. Halvar will go back and make sure. And I will go back into where I found one of those goblins, where I killed one of them in that narrow passage at the top, and see if I can find goblin blood.
You nailed your tracking check, but there's nothing here to track.
So if I go back and check where I did kill the goblins, there's no even signs of them being there?
Correct, yeah. There's no signs of any scuffle. You awoke not even in a pool of your own blood, I guess. Like, you have all your wounds still. You were at 0 HP.
If goblins did not hurt Halvar, did Halvar hurt Halvar? I look at my axe and compare it to my wounds on me. Did I inflict these on myself?
There's blood on both of them.
Oh no! Halvar is self-harming in his sleep! Oh, what am I going to do?
Oh, God.
This is interesting. The goblins have vanished without any tracks of them having been here in the first place. And there was this dream about chasing the golden boar, and I couldn't catch it. Is Halvar insane? No, it is the world who is insane. Halvar is only sane one. Goblins must be magical. They must hide their tracks using shaman magic. It is magic goblins I hunt, and I shall find them. So I will... not ready to give up my goblin quest. I am going to make my way for the road and try and find some people.
Give me just a second. Upload is complete. I just need to get everything properly sized. Roll20 really needs like a desktop version or something.
That's a little bit, faster or?
Yeah, it's not like browser embedded.
I agree. It would be nice.
Okay. So you spent a few days in the cave exploring the lack of goblins, and then here you are. Okay, so you track them. Well, you track nothing. Like, you don't see the signs of goblins. This confuses Halvar. Halvar is concerned about his mental health. And you step outside into a familiar but unfamiliar landscape. It is twilight, and the clearing before you is all in shades of gray. As you are tracking, actually, I think you come out here. You don't see signs of goblins, but you do spot something.
What do I see?
But maybe you're more interested in the landscape.
What do I see?
Okay, you see footprints, small animal footprints, little paw prints of a dog or similar.
Oh no!
So you can track those, but there's no sign of goblins.
I will follow. Which way do they go? This way?
They come from the left and go to the right. You still are underneath a waterfall here. And the footprints are in something on the ground. Not sure if it's snow. It's not particularly cold. You're standing here shirtless. Your boreskin's gone, by the way. Just delete that from your character sheet.
I never put it on the character sheet. I am one step ahead of you. Right, oh no, I did. Shit.
It's fine. That's what happens when you give your players wonderful treasure and they forget about it.
I didn't forget about it. I had on my character sheet, and I reminded myself before the battle to take off the extra 1 point of wounds, but then I forgot about it during the battle.
Everything would have been so different.
Would have gone so differently.
All right. So you follow these little doggy footprints in the snow, ash, whatever this is covering the ground. Roll an intelligence check.
I will try and lick whatever's on the ground and taste it.
We need to determine Halvar's grub skill, don't we?
We do. 3d6. Come on, Halvar. Ooh, I will love
13
that.
And make your grub skill check.
Um, 1d20 plus 13. Oh, the ground. Oh, this must be heaven.
I don't even know how to describe it. It tastes like nothing you've ever tasted before. Maybe it tastes like heaven. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think you want to eat it. I don't think you want to like just lick the ground.
No, but it reminds me of heaven. It's so good.
I think it's just perplexing, and maybe you do get another lick just to try and understand it, but it doesn't taste like any dirt you've ever tasted before. It's out of this world.
Oh, it's delicious dirt.
It's not delicious.
It's so good. It reminds me of being a small child. Reminds me of better times. I want the dirt. Do the tracks go up or down?
They go up the hill.
Are things sort of like ever so slightly green as they are here, or is this just a function of the desaturation?
They are, yeah. There are greenish plants. Everything is sort of washed out gray in the twilight, sort of low light, and coated with a little blanket of this ethereal snow.
It would be.
You walk under a waterfall again, right?
So good to eat. Oh, keep going. Keep exploring, following the tracks. Where they taking me?
The tracks continue to wind up and up and up. Roll a perception check.
Another natural 20. Halvar knows where he is now.
Kind of. I'll pause there. I need to find some kind of appropriate token for you. And you spot a wolf drinking from this pool of sapphire blue water. You got a 20 on your perception check?
Natural 20.
There's something wrong with this, with the wolf.
No shit. There's something wrong with reality. Everything is fucked up.
Its skin is its fur is bone white, but it has 6 legs. And you may have noticed that if you had been paying more attention to the tracks. Like maybe you just assumed there were 2 or it was jumping around. But there's definitely a 6-legged white wolf drinking from the pool. It doesn't appear to have noticed you.
It's okay to drink the white snow that comes from the white wolf. It is delicious. And Halvar will get down low and like crawl to between these bushes slowly and carefully to observe the white wolf in the weirdly colored world.
A hunting check. You'd probably get advantage on this roll if you were clad in foreskin, but unfortunately you've lost that.
No, I cannot hunt this animal. He is the snowmaker.
It stops drinking and sits and perks up and listens, but it doesn't appear to have directly noticed you, right?
I keep myself frozen at this position and wait and watch and see what happens.
You watch for a moment or two.
Halvar thinks to himself, you know, a wolf skin would reduce injury from iron or fire by 50% and grants me advantage on hunting. This might be what I need.
Do you have lore of wolf-skinned warriors in your orc tribe? Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, the greatest warriors wore skins of animals. Halvar wears no skins because he is not yet a great warrior.
So, mediocre warrior Halvar. After a few minutes, the wolf stops drinking and turns to wander away.
I will follow the wolf. This is a sign. This is something unnatural. The goblin magic must be taking over my mind. I must follow the white wolf.
The wolf perks up, notices you pursuing it, and scurries away.
Come back! I chase the wolf. Come back!
A hunting check?
I need your skin to hunt you.
Ignore all these things you're about to see.
I see nothing.
Up until...
Can I look?
Yeah, oh, you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. Bring it back to chat as well.
All right, did you roll anything to see if you could proceed now? I think the wolf eludes you. It runs into the underbrush, and you chase after it through dark and, shady woods until you come to a clearing and look up to see brilliant green lights shimmering across the sky.
It is the green goblin magic in the sky. It is everywhere. The goblins are taking over the world. We must slay them. Slay them all. But their magic is pretty.
You've lost sign of this wolf. And you are lost in the woods. Plan, Halvar.
Well, the world has become desaturated in color. The goblin magic has taken over everything. I can't follow the tracks of this six-legged wolf anymore, right?
You can attempt to track.
I will attempt to track it. Ooh.
You stop and take stock of the situation. And you are able to find its trail once again. It's gotten a good head start on you.
It has so many more legs than me. It must be so much faster than me. But I will still follow it, hoping to find something.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe let's take a break while I queue up some maps.
Okay.
We'll rejoin Halvar as he pursues the sexy wolf on the other side of this break.
See you guys on the side. Bye.